Okay, you guys. So this is me, Akina, and I thought I was gonna have to go into class on tomorrow. I do have a meeting tomorrow, but I worked on a project that I wanted to go ahead and get submitted off. So I went ahead and got that submitted off for class, along with some other assignments that are due next week. And I really could have submitted everything off um for next week, but since I went ahead and got it completed, I went ahead and submitted it off. But I wanted to get on here to talk about how you ladies are going to have to protect your peace, because these men do not care. They don't care about your peace. These men do not care that you have standards and you have morals and you have values and things like that. And it's going to be important that you guys set some boundaries. If you're going to be dealing with these men, you're going to need to know when to cut these men off. You're going to need to know when to stand your ground. Okay. Because the issue is, these men are out here doing mediocre things and they're expecting full access to you. It does not work like that. If you are a man and you're not putting in the effort, you're not putting in the time, you're not putting in the dedication, you're not putting in the work, you don't deserve to have access to women. No woman owes you anything to her if you have not demonstrated that you are capable of being a provider. You guys, the amount of men I've had to cut off because they do not show that they are capable of being providers. And even though I don't date men, I'm still having to cut these men off. Okay. You ladies are gonna have to know what you're looking for if you're out here dating men. Because if you get out here and you do not let these men know what you're looking for, where you stand, they will waste your time. They will walk all over you. And I just want to throw that out there. There are men out here who will purposely waste your time because they know that they're not looking for anything serious with you. They're not ready for anything serious with you. So rather than these men just outrightly telling you, hey, I think you're a great person, I really want this to go to the next level with you and I, these men will purposely get out here and waste your time. Ladies, it's going to be your responsibility to set some boundaries dealing with these men. Because if you do not set any boundaries dealing with these men, they will walk all over you. They will walk all over you, ladies. You know, and I think that's part of the problem why things are not working out with these men in the dating world, why they're constantly keep being rejected, because you as a man, you haven't done the work on yourself. You have not done the healing. You have not actually poured into yourself to be out here getting in relationships with women. You're coming across attractive women and you're trying to screw these attractive women without actually getting to know them as human beings. Why? Because you men do not see women as human beings. You just see women as sexual objects. And then you get out here, you try to have relationships with these women based upon manipulation and lies. Then you end up fumbling good women because you're too busy worried about how you can use these women instead of actually getting to know them and learning about them and understanding their needs, their wants, and their desires. Ladies, anytime a man tells you he does not care about your standards, your core values, your needs, and your wants, you're going to end up getting hurt. Your time is going to get wasted, and he's going to take advantage of you. A lot of these men are not looking for commitment. They're not looking for long-term relationships. They're not looking for actual meaningful connections. And this is why relationships are not working out with men and women. This is why the dating pool is trash, because there's too many people out here taking advantage of people in relationships to get their needs met. Relationships are not about meaningful connections anymore. It's all about what can I get from the other person and how can I use them. You men are not interested in this woman's standards, her values, her needs, her wants, what she's looking for, her interests, her hobbies. It is because you as a man don't have any needs, no standards, no core values, no hobbies. You have nothing going on in your life. Ladies, ask these men, what are they doing in their lives to make things better in their lives? Most of these men don't have a life purpose. Most of these men don't have anything productive going on in their lives other than working and coming home and playing stupid video games. These men are not in college. They're not trying to elevate themselves. Nothing. And you guys are getting in relationships with mediocre men who cannot offer you anything but just sex. These men are not trying to take you out on dates. Do not talk to them. Do not talk to these men if they're not trying to take you out on casual, cordial dating scenarios, where this man is going to initiate the date. He's going to take you out. He's going to get to know you without the expectation of sex. If this man wants to take you out to dinner with the expectation of sex, cancel the date. Cancel the date. And this is where you women who still want to get out here and date men, that you still got hope in men out here. It's the lack of effort. It is the lack of consistency. It is the mediocre behavior, men, why women are done dealing with you guys. You guys are not taking women out on dates. You're not courting women. No flowers, no nothing. This is why women are just not dealing with you guys anymore. When my girlfriend used to take me out on dates, every time we went out on a date, she bought me flowers. Yes, you guys are hearing me correctly. When I was out here dating women, my last and first girlfriend, we dated for almost 2 years. When she would take me out on dates, she would buy me flowers. She would open the door for me. She would pull out my chair for me. Not a he, a she, you guys. She did all of this for me. When I told my ex-husband that she did all of this for me, he's like, well, I never got the chance to do that for you. Well, tough luck. It was a she who did that for me. At some point in time, you guys, my ex-husband did do those things for me because he got quite jealous that a woman did those things for me. Yeah, a woman, you guys. Now, I'm not telling y'all to get out here and date women to have that experience. I'm just letting you know that that's how my dating experience was when I were dating women. You guys, it was a she who did these things for me. It was not a man who did these things for me. All of my legitimate dating experiences came from women. It did not come from men. I'm not telling you guys to get out here and date women to have these experiences. I mean, you can have these experiences with women without being romantically involved with women, without having to deal with men, harassing you and nagging you. And you don't really have to worry about, the sexual advances after dinner. Not once did my girlfriend ever ask me for smacks after dinner when we were dating. Actually, we did that more along the line when we both felt ready to do that at some point in time in our relationship. After we built a committable connection and a committable relationship. Now, why is it that women can do that, men, and you guys can't do that? And I'm not here to knock you guys. I'm just saying that women are having these negative experiences with you guys where you guys are not actually trying to get to know women on that spiritual connectable level. You're just not doing it. And this is why I absolutely love women, you guys. Because women understand women, despite men get on here and they say, well, um, lesbian relationships have the highest divorce rates. Well, all of the girlfriends that I've had, they never ever hurted me, never abused me or any of that. Okay. But when it comes down to the relationship experiences with you guys, because before I really started dating women, I actually tried with men, and I did have some great experiences with men, and I had some not so great experiences with men. But at the end of the day, I would have to say that my amazing dating experiences were better with women, and it was not about, using these women for money. I was actually in a relationship with my girlfriend at the time. And we dated and courted for months prior to we actually getting involved in a more serious relationship with one another. Women are already starting to bring their resources together with other women and live in apartments and things like that. I would not mind doing that with a female roommate. If she has kids, I wouldn't mind doing that, you guys. Even though I like my space and everything, I wouldn't mind communing with another woman in a space. I wouldn't mind that. If the opportunity presented itself to me, I would have no problem taking it. But at the end of the day, I know where I'm happier at, you guys. I know where I'm more at peace at. So that's all that matters. And ladies, like I said, if you want that positive dating experience without men, you can meet up with women in church community groups and networking support groups with women. And you guys, because before I started dating my girlfriend, I actually did that. I actually got involved with my church, and we did a lot of stuff in the church. And then when we decided we wanted to all go out and eat, we made it a group thing amongst women. And, I did that for a while, before I reconnected with my girlfriends. And all of them are married and are single. Um, Other than me and this one, my other one friend, we're single. But what we ended up doing was when we wanted to go out and eat, that's what we did. And we had an amazing time, doing that. So there was no expectation of sex or anything thereafter because it was just friends and us connecting with each other in a positive way. So I do that with my girlfriends every other month or so. We will just meet up and go out and decide a place where we're going to eat. And we go there, we all eat together and we enjoy each other's company. We have a good time and then we all go home, right? They go back to their husbands. I go back to my children. So, and then a lot of times, you guys, I go out and have a good time by myself. I don't really need my girlfriends to do that. I just do that by myself. And my family, they freak out when I tell them that I'm going out alone, and I Uber out alone sometimes. It's not a big deal to me. When you're used to being alone and you're used to going out, it's really no big deal. I get dressed up, I go out to eat, I have a good time, I come back home at a decent time, and I don't have to worry about anything, right? The reason why I use Uber is because if any man tries to track me, they can't track me in my own personal vehicle. I leave my vehicle at home and I Uber to go places. Okay. So if I were to go out and meet a strange man and he decides to follow my vehicle, well, then he can follow me home. Versus with an Uber, I don't have that to worry about. Because when the men are like, well, I can take you home. No, I don't need you taking me home, sir. Well, how are you going to get home? Oh, I Uber where I need to go. Oh, you Uber around. Yeah. Okay. And then I lie to men and I tell them that I don't have a car and I Uber around because I don't want them to know that I have a car so that they can ask me to come and meet them at places where I don't want to meet them. So, yeah, you guys have to learn how to be smart dealing with men. Because if they know that you have a car, they're going to ask you to come to their place and meet them there. Or they're going to want you to drive them to where you're at. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. So, you guys, I absolutely love, like I said, dating women. I'm more calmer. I'm more at peace. Oh, I don't have the headache of dealing with the man and all of these crazy expectations with dating, and I don't have to worry about men overstepping my boundaries. I just don't have to go through that, you know? And I'm just telling you ladies that if you're going to deal with these men, you need to have some very strong boundaries, okay? Because if you don't have any boundaries, these men are going to walk all over you, honey. And they're going to do what they want to do to you whenever they feel like it. So, I just wanted to get on here and share this with you guys. Um, where things are at with dating, and you guys out here dealing with these mediocre men, and oh, honey, I don't know, because men are just gonna always keep overstepping boundaries because they can and they want to. You ladies need to learn how to keep your boundaries intact and make these men work for what it is that they want. And that's the problem. They don't want to work for the cat. They don't want to work for your time. They don't want to work for your energy. They just want you to give them access for free. They also do not want to spend their money on you, but they want you to exert all of your emotional and physical labor and everything into them. And I'm not doing that. If I'm gonna reciprocate my energy into somebody, it's gonna be with a woman, and I know that that energy is going to be valued. Me pouring into women always gives me healthy energy back. Okay, like me getting on here pouring into you guys, I know that the universe is going to take care of me because I'm pouring into you guys. You guys are learning things over here, and then that's how that works. But pouring into men never gives you any satisfaction or benefit. Um, yeah, I just wanted to get on here and share that I am looking to start connecting with women, you guys. I'm looking to start connecting with support groups with women, connecting with women and building with women and healing with women and start doing more things with women. You guys should start joining clubs and groups where you can start connecting with other women who are in your area to start doing things with all women groups. I would start there, especially if you're looking for companionship or friendship with other women, same sex. Start looking into groups through Meetup and other groups where there are events going on where you can connect with women only. Okay. because that's what I'm getting ready to do. I've already started connecting with women in my holistic field, and I really just want to start branching out, meeting other women, and things like that. So, yeah, you know, I just wanted to get on here and share this with you guys. Um, because I think it's going to be important that you guys start doing this for healing purposes and things like that. I am cooking breakfast, lunch, supper all in one right now. Not really lunch, more like breakfast and supper. So I guess supper. Yeah, I'm decided to cook some biscuits and eggs for supper. I don't know, you guys. There's just some days I don't feel like cooking, and I asked my kids. I was like, "Hey, you guys want biscuits and eggs for supper?" And they're like, "Yeah." So that's what we're gonna eat for supper. And then I have some sausage that I may throw in there. But yeah, you guys definitely start doing that. I think these men are starting to understand, and then the dating apps are really not safe anyway to be sitting on anyway, trying to meet men. So I do try to connect with women through all women's groups, and then of course with you guys on here. So I'm gonna start looking into groups on. Well, I'm in groups on Facebook, so I'm gonna start connecting with women there, and I'm gonna start connecting with women in these private groups that I'm in, and on here, and then of course other in apps that I have on my phone to start connecting with women. So that's what my next year is going to look like. I'm ready to start connecting with women who have just simply decentered men. But I know that there's still some of you out here who still want to deal with men, and you just need to understand what you're going to be dealing with if you're dealing with these men out here. Honey, you need some strong boundaries. I'm not telling you guys to get out here and date women to have this experience that I've had. I'm telling you that when I started getting out here dating women and I wanted a good, amazing experience, that came from a girlfriend of mine. That did not come from a man. And this was before I met my ex-husband. This woman was the first woman who gave me this experience, and my husband was quite jealous. He was like, "You're telling me that a woman did all of that for you and I didn't get the chance to do it for you?" Well, that's what happened. You guys, he started doing it because he was like, "Well, damn, I wanted you, to give me that." And he doesn't know this, but men, he was not. Of course, my ex husband took my virginity from me as a woman, right? But actually, it was my girlfriend who did it. And that's a little secret between you and I, okay? Between us women, right? My husband did not legitimately take my virginity by default, because virginity, sex between two women are totally different, you guys. Women cannot technically break women's virginity, right? My girlfriend was the first who took my virginity, okay? My ex-husband was not, okay? He was the first man, and by contrary, it was really my girlfriend who did it, okay? Because lesbian sex is invalid. So it's invalid. There's no penetration involved, none at all. And I think I smell my biscuits. Yeah. I need to go check on them right quick. Hold on, you guys. Okay, I'm back. So I need to put some butter on them. They're good to go. Um, like I said, it wasn't my husband, you guys, who took my virginity. It was really my girlfriend at the time by default. Um, I don't know what men have with this weird thing about virginity, but they really get the inkling when you tell them that you're into women and you're not into them, and you tell them about lesbian smacks. They're really, really bothered by that as well. Um, like I told you guys yesterday, it's going to be important that you ladies heal from under the system, regardless if, you know, you're going to date men or women. We all have to heal under the system, unfortunately. So it's going to be important that you guys do that. Um, and now that straight women are really starting to tap into their sexuality now since they've decentered men, well, things are going to change now with the dynamics between men and women. So there are going to be a rise of women who will become asexual in civilization. And there will be a rise of women who will be going lesbian. You guys better get ready for it. Lesbianism is not something that you just wake up and become one day. It's just got to be something that you already are. Um, do I have any regrets about marrying my ex-husband and having children with him? Mm, yeah, no. I think if I knew more about my sexuality, I don't think I would have ever married my ex-husband. And there are a lot of lesbians who have children with men, and I promise you, they have these same feelings as well. Um, Men just cannot fathom that there are just women who are not sexually attracted to them. I don't care if you do have a six pack and you look good, man. It's not gonna make me like, ooh, I need to get with him in bed. No, it's not gonna make me do that. No, I'm not interested in being sandwiched between you and another woman. You guys, the shit that men have asked me to do when they know that I'm not into them. Well, you just haven't met the right man yet. No, it's not even about that. I'm just not I'm not feeling you men like that. I'm sorry. It's not about, oh, you just haven't met the right man. No, it has nothing to do with that. I can count on my hands the number of men that I've dealt with just in casual relationships. It's not even about that. I'm just not into you men. It's just not what it is. You're not the it for me. Give me a woman who looks amazing and I'm good. I'm great. So hey, it is what it is. But men just cannot fathom that, you guys, because the patriarchal system has conditioned them that only women and men can be happy together. And unfortunately, that's not the reality. It's not the reality, men. But you guys, let me go finish. Let me go cook these eggs. The biscuits are done. They look so good. I got the big jumbo buttermilk biscuits. Oh, I'm gonna go layer them with a top of butter. They're so soft and fluffy. I'm gonna do these eggs. Um, and yeah, we're just gonna dive in and eat breakfast for supper. And I do have some sausage that I may cook. I don't know if I want to deal with that right now. I might just do the eggs. That's what my kids are wanting. But um you guys definitely have a good evening and keep warm. I'm probably not gonna let my kids go to school in the morning. I mean, it's almost 5 o'clock and it feels like a fridge out here already. It's cold here. I'm just gonna let them stay out, and then Veterans Day is Tuesday. I thought the kids were gonna be out for Veterans Day. They're not out. So that's probably when my children will be returning back to class. And but yeah, you guys definitely stay warm, take care, be safe. I'm gonna go get warmed up. I think I have some orange juice in the house that I'm gonna drink with this and call it a night. And you guys definitely take care. Definitely take care of you guys. And I will see you guys in the next one. I will probably be live again, probably Tuesday. I'll be live again Tuesday, you guys. Um, we shall see. I know I go back to class on Thursday. So I'm going to be enjoying my little 3 day break, for the next couple of days. So the break is definitely needed, you guys. And then we're out for Thanksgiving break. So I definitely want to catch up on a lot of assignments and stuff like that before, um, you know, before the holidays set in. Not only that, you guys, I ended up redoing a paper back over that I've done. I didn't do too well on it, and then I had the chance to resubmit. I wasn't in a good place, and I ended up acing the paper. So that was really good. Really good comeback. And really good comeback with my projects and everything that I'm working on. So everything's good, you guys. But yeah, you guys have a good evening. I will see you guys in the next one and take care. Okay. Um, Continue to decenter men and focus on yourself. And if you're going to get out here and deal with these men, I mean, you need some very strong boundaries. I'm telling you, you're not going to be able to just get out here and deal with these men and expect them to properly lead you anywhere. You're going to have to set the standards and the pace here and the terms here. You're going to have to do that. And if these men cannot match where you're at, don't even waste your time. Don't even beat yourself up. Just keep moving forward. Because if they can't meet you where you're at and they're not serving you and they're not benefiting you, there's no need to have these men in your life. Okay. It's quite draining dealing with men, but it's quite draining when you're dealing with men who really don't benefit you, in relationships. So next year is going to be quite interesting for you ladies out here, and where things are going to go with you guys decentering men and dating and stuff like that. With I'm assuming with women if you choose to go that route, but if not, just the mere fact you guys are going to be connecting with other women. Okay, you guys have a good evening, have a good night. I'll see you guys in the next one.